Okay, so I'm going to tell you about this dream I had last night. Normally, I would probably just write this in a blog, but I thought it was much too awesome, much too awesome for you guys not to hear it coming from my mouth. I am in a Spanish musical, like a musical production on stage, and the program was being put on by Asians. How did I know they were Asians? I didn't. I just know that when I came down from or into Dreamlandia, that bam, Asians were running the show. So, what part did I play in this show? Well, I was the lead, and I was like, I nailed it. I mean, I remember in the dream before we broke in rehearsal that I had just gotten done like wailing on a song. I was like the Spanish version of Michael Bolton, like wow. So not only am I the lead singer in a Spanish musical that's being put on by a group of Asians, we find out who owns the production company. Who owns the production company? A drug cartel. Wow! So not only am I the lead singer in a Spanish musical run by Asians that's owned by a drug cartel, I'm like an enforcer. Not like an enforcer, I'm just kind of like a guy that makes sure everything gets done in the cartel. I don't know why the cartel invested in a theater company. Money laundering, maybe, yeah. You have the setting. Here's like the crazy thing. Not that if that's not crazy enough. I I spoke Spanish in the dream. I mean, terrible, broken down Spanish. So, is it racist that I'm speaking Spanish in a dream related to the drug cartel? Like all Spanish speakers are in a drug cartel? I don't think so, because I've seen Cocaine Cowboys like legitimately like 18 times, and that's probably where the influence for my dream came from. In between rehearsals, I go over to this guy, or if I don't do what the cartel asks, they're gonna hurt my family, and I kind of like made him believe that even more. Like I remember in the dream, I went over and said something to the effect, like right in his face, really seriously, like "Donde vive su familia?" And that was it. So there was this other. After I got done threatening the nice guy that's stuck in a bad situation, I remember looking over to I think it was my right in the dream, and there was like this really menacing looking guy, and I can't remember if he was holding a clipboard or like a mop or a broom or something like that. So he was, I know that guy over there was a member of the cartel, and he was on my team. I just remember like that was the guy that would like roll up and just shoot everybody and kill everybody with a MAC-10. And that was it. I woke up in the middle of the night, and I remember thinking, I have to remember this dream because it's the greatest dream I've ever had in my life. So I tried to recall the biggest events of the dream so that the following morning I could remember them, because if you don't recall them after you just had a dream, you're going to forget them right away. So I learned that on YouTube. I don't know where I learned that. Could have been on YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube. Maybe thinking, where did all this come from? Why did I have this dream? Somebody asked me if I took a sleeping aid like melatonin prior to going to sleep, and I didn't. It was my normal sleep routine. I didn't even eat like chocolate chip cookies. Like my dad used to tell me that if I ate chocolate chip cookies before bed, that I would have nightmares. I don't know if that's true or not, but I didn't even have that, so I can't even test that hypothesis. Where did all this come from? I don't know. But to summarize, I played the lead role in a Spanish musical that was being put on by Asians, that was run by a production company owned by a drug cartel. You should go to bed.